Hello students, in the previous video, we saw the characters in the novel The Sign of Foe. We also saw some important questions from the question bank. See the links in the description box. Let us see some more questions. First is, narrate the case of Mary Mostyn in your own words. See the answer. Mary Mostyn's case was strange, inexplicable and mysterious. Her father had mysteriously disappeared from Langham Hotel, London on 3rd December 1878. 4 years later, there was an advertisement in the Times asking for the address of Miss Mary Mostyn. It stated that it would be beneficial for her if she would come forward. She published her address. After that, she received an expensive similar pearl every year on the same date from an unknown sender. But after 6 years, there was a letter along with the pearl. She was invited at Lyceum Theatre. The letter stated that she was wronged and shall have justice. Second, you are a wronged woman and shall have justice. Interpret the statement to highlight the conflict in Miss Mostyn's mind. Mary Mostyn received an expensive similar pearl every year from an unknown sender. But after 6 years, she received a letter along with the pearl. She was invited at Lyceum Theatre. The letter stated that she was a wronged woman and shall have justice. She was allowed to bring 2 friends with her if she didn't trust the sender of the letter. It means that the sender didn't want to deceive or trouble her. But sending the pearls was also not an act of deceiving. How was she wrong then? There was much confusion in Miss Mostyn's mind because of this. Next question. Dr. Watson reflects Miss Mostyn's state of mind. Discuss with some examples. Answer. When Miss Mostyn came to seek the advice of Sherlock Holmes for her case, her step was firm, still she looked agitated and embarrassed. Miss Mostyn's state of mind was reflected in Dr. Watson's behavior. He uttered the embarrassed statements to Holmes like, "You will, I am sure, excuse me." These statements show that his mind is not constant. Another example is that when they were going to the Lyceum Theatre, Miss Mostyn was suffering from dull, heavy and gloomy evening. Dr. Watson reflected the same state of mind as that of Miss Mostyn. Next question. Compare the thought process of Holmes and Dr. Watson in handling the case. See the answer. For Sherlock Holmes, a client is a mere unit, a factor in a problem. For Dr. Watson, feelings of a person are important. Sherlock's way of working is very practical and judgmental. He takes all the clues and hints into consideration. He works as a calculating machine. Dr. Watson's approach in handling the case is emotional. Sherlock Holmes deals with the case with full concentration, while Dr. Watson is somewhat embarrassed while handling the case. Next question. Miss Mostyn found Holmes as the right person to handle her case. Give reasons. Dear students, here you are required to write some traits of Sherlock's personality and the strangeness in Mary Mostyn's case. See the answer. Miss Mostyn's case was strange and complicated. Disappearance of her father in a mysterious way, reception of expensive similar pearls on the same date every year, and then a letter along with pearls, inviting her to the Lyceum Theatre, all are the incidents causing conflict. Sherlock Holmes studied the case with full concentration. He jotted down all the figures, details, documents, happenings and considered list points also. Within a short time, he found connections in different incidents and solved the mystery of the case. Last question. Holmes had a competence about the route of their travel. Suggest some points to clarify the statement. Here, traveling to which place, time, who are traveling is not given. You are required to write the details. See the answer. Holmes, Dr. Watson and Miss Mostyn were travelling to the Lyceum Theatre in the cloudy, dull, dreary and foggy September evening. Despite of this gloomy atmosphere and crowded road, Holmes had the competence about the route of their travel. The points to clarify this statement are: first, Sherlock Holmes was never at fault. He muttered the names of some squares and streets like Rochester Row, Vauxhall Bridge Road. If you don't remember the names of streets and squares, don't write them. Just write some streets, some squares like this. Third, Sherlock said that they were on the bridge of Thames. Fourth, After crossing the river, he uttered the names of some roads like Wordsworth Road, Priory Road, Larkhall Lane, Stockwell Place, Robert Street, Cold Harbour Lane. If you don't remember the names in exam, just write Sherlock Holmes muttered the names of some squares and streets. He knew when they were crossing the river Thames. After crossing the river, again he uttered the names of some roads and streets. It means he had a competence about the route of their travel. I hope all your doubts are clear. Do your best in the exam. All the best.